Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slow English Podcast. This podcast is for English learners. I speak slowly and clearly. Please relax and listen. You can listen again and again. Learning English takes time. Let's begin.
Hi, Alex. You seem quieter than usual today.
Hi, Claire. Yes, I feel quieter inside.
Quiet can mean many things.
Yes, this quiet feels different.
Different how?
I am not trying so hard anymore.
Trying hard to do what?
To be accepted by everyone.
That sounds exhausting.
It really was.
When did you notice this change?
Recently, after a long period of reflection.
Reflection often brings clarity.
Yes, it showed me a pattern.
What kind of pattern?
I was always seeking approval.
Approval from whom?
From friends, coworkers, even strangers.
That is a lot of pressure.
I didn't realize how heavy it was.
What made you realize it?
Feeling tired all the time.
Tired physically or mentally?
Mostly mentally, but it affected my body too.
The mind and body are connected.
Yes, I feel that clearly now.
How did seeking approval show up in daily life?
I over-explained everything.
Over-explained your decisions?
Yes, even small ones.
Like what?
What I ate, how I spent my weekend, why I said no.
That must have been tiring.
Very tiring.
Why did you explain so much?
I wanted people to understand me.
And if they didn't?
I felt uncomfortable and anxious.
Anxiety often comes from fear.
Yes, fear of being judged.
Judged as what?
As wrong, selfish, or strange.
That is a heavy fear.
It followed me for years.
Did anyone actually judge you?
Sometimes, but mostly it was in my head.
Our minds can be very loud.
Louder than reality.
What happened when you noticed this?
I started questioning it.
Questioning what exactly?
Why I needed everyone's approval.
That is an important question.
Yes, it changed everything.
What answer did you find?
I thought approval meant safety.
Safety in what sense?
Emotional safety.
Feeling accepted.
Exactly.
And now?
Now I see that safety must come from myself.
That realization is powerful.
It feels quiet but strong.
Quiet strength appears often.
Yes, it doesn't need attention.
How did you begin to change this habit?
I started pausing before speaking.
Pausing creates space.
Space to choose honesty.
Honesty without explanation?
Yes, honesty without defending myself.
That sounds difficult.
At first, it was very uncomfortable.
What felt uncomfortable?
The silence after I spoke.
Silence can feel heavy.
Yes, but also freeing.
Freeing in what way?
I didn't need to convince anyone.
Did people react differently?
Some did, some didn't.
How did you handle that?
I stayed calm and present.
Calm presence changes situations.
It really does.
Did anyone question your change?
Yes, A few people asked why I seemed distant.
What did you tell them?
I said I was learning to be myself,
That is a simple answer.
and it felt honest.
How did that feel in your body?
Lighter, like a burden was gone.
Letting go creates lightness.
Yes, slowly but clearly.
Do you still feel the urge to explain?
Sometimes, but I notice it faster.
Awareness makes a difference.
It gives me choice.
Choice instead of habit.
Exactly.
What do you choose now?
To speak when it feels true.
And stay silent when it doesn't.
Yes, silence feels respectful now.
Respect for whom?
For myself and others.
That balance matters.
It feels healthier.
How does this change your relationships?
They feel more real.
Real in what way?
Less performance, more presence.
Presence builds trust.
Yes, even without explanations.
This sounds like a deep shift.
It is, and it is still unfolding.
Let's talk more about what happens next.
Yes, I want to continue.
You said this change is still unfolding.
Yes, it feels like a process, not a decision.
What makes it feel like a process?
Because old habits still appear.
Habits return when we are tired.
Exactly, especially when I feel stressed.
What kind of stress brings them back?
Social situations and expectations.
Expectations from others?
And expectations I place on myself.
Self-expectations can be heavy.
Sometimes heavier than outside pressure.
How do you notice approval seeking now?
I notice it in my body first.
What does your body tell you?
My chest feels tight and I rush my words.
Rushing often hides anxiety.
Yes, it wants a quick relief.
What do you do when you notice that?
I slow down and breathe.
Breathing creates space again.
Space to respond, not react.
Do you still explain sometimes?
Yes, but I catch myself.
Catch yourself how?
I stop mid-sentence sometimes.
That takes courage.
It feels strange, but honest.
How do people react?
Some look surprised.
And how do you feel?
Calm, even if it feels awkward.
Calm during awkward moments is growth.
I think so too.
Do you feel guilty when you stop explaining?
Sometimes, especially at first.
Where does that guilt come from?
From old beliefs about being polite.
Polite does not mean self-erasing.
That took time to understand.
How did you redefine politeness?
As honesty with respect.
Respect for yourself as well.
Yes, not only for others.
That is an important shift.
It changed how I listen, too.
Listen in what way?
I listen without preparing a defense.
That sounds freeing.
It really is.
Do conversations feel different now?
Much more relaxed.
Relaxed conversations feel real.
Yes, I feel present.
Presence keeps returning.
Because it is the opposite of approval seeking.
Approval seeking pulls you outward.
Presence brings me inward.
Do you feel more connected to yourself?
Yes, more than before.
How does that connection feel?
Stable and quiet.
Quiet stability lasts longer.
I believe that now.
What about criticism?
That was difficult at first.
How do you handle it now?
I listen without reacting immediately.
Listening does not mean agreeing.
Exactly.
What do you look for in criticism?
Whether it is useful or not.
That sounds balanced.
It helps me stay grounded.
Do you still feel hurt sometimes?
Yes, I am human.
Being human includes emotions.
I allow myself to feel them now.
Without judging them.
Without judging myself.
Self-kindness supports change.
Yes, harshness kept me stuck.
What replaced that harshness?
Curiosity.
Curiosity about yourself?
About why I feel what I feel.
That creates understanding.
And understanding creates patience.
Patience with growth.
Yes, growth does not rush.
Do you notice changes in confidence?
Yes, but it is quieter.
Quiet confidence again.
It does not need approval.
That is the key difference.
Exactly.
How does this affect decision-making?
I decide based on values.
Not on reactions.
Yes, not on fear.
Fear often drives approval-seeking.
And values guide clarity.
Clarity reduces anxiety.
I feel that deeply.
Do you feel more aligned now?
More aligned than ever.
Alignment brings peace.
Peace that does not depend on others.
That sounds like freedom.
It feels like freedom.
What is the hardest part still?
Letting people misunderstand me.
Misunderstanding can be uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Why is it hard?
Because I want to correct it.
And what do you do now?
I let it exist.
Letting things exist takes strength.
Stronger than explaining.
What does that strength give you?
Self-respect.
Self-respect changes everything.
Yes, it becomes my foundation.
Let's talk about living this way long-term.
Yes, that feels important.
You said living this way long-term feels important.
Yes, it feels like the real work begins now.
What do you mean by the real work?
Living without constantly checking myself.
Checking yourself in what way?
Wondering if others approve of my choices.
That habit can be hard to break.
Yes, because it feels automatic.
Automatic habits take time to change.
I remind myself of that often.
What helps you most right now?
Remembering how heavy life felt before.
Memory can be a teacher.
It reminds me why I chose this path.
Do you feel tempted to return to old patterns?
Sometimes, especially in familiar situations.
Familiar situations bring familiar roles.
Yes, roles I used to play.
What kind of roles?
The agreeable one. The one who never disagrees.
And how do you respond now?
I pause and check in with myself.
Check in with what question?
Is this true for me?
That question creates honesty.
And honesty creates stability.
Do you feel more stable now?
Yes, even when things feel uncertain.
That sounds important.
Because stability no longer depends on others.
Depending on others can feel risky.
It made me anxious before.
Anxiety often comes from external focus.
Now my focus is internal.
Internal focus brings clarity.
Clarity about what matters.
What matters most to you now?
Integrity and peace.
Integrity with yourself.
Yes, being aligned with my values.
Values guide actions.
They guide my decisions too.
Even difficult decisions?
Especially difficult ones.
How do you handle disagreement now?
I listen calmly and speak honestly.
Without defending yourself.
Yes, without needing to win.
Winning is not always necessary.
Peace matters more.
Do relationships change because of this?
Some do.
How do they change?
Some relationships grow deeper.
And others?
Some fade naturally.
How do you feel about that?
I accept it with less fear.
Acceptance replaces resistance.
Yes, resistance created suffering.
Do you feel lonely sometimes?
Occasionally.
How do you handle that feeling?
I remind myself that loneliness is temporary.
Temporary feelings pass.
Yes, especially when I stay present.
Presence appears again.
It always seems to return.
What role does presence play now?
It keeps me grounded in myself.
Grounded people feel steady.
Even when others disagree.
That is real strength.
Quiet strength.
Quiet strength less.
Longer than approval.
Do you still care what people think?
Yes, but it does not control me.
That balance matters.
It feels healthy.
What would you tell someone who seeks approval?
You don't need permission to exist.
That is powerful.
It feels true.
What about mistakes?
I allow myself to make them.
Without self-punishment.
Yes, with learning instead.
Learning comes from honesty.
And honesty comes from self-trust.
Do you trust yourself more now?
Much more than before.
Trust builds resilience.
It helps me face discomfort.
Discomfort is part of growth.
Growth no longer scares me as much.
That is a big shift.
A quiet but deep one.
How do you see the future now?
Less planned but more authentic.
Authentic living feels freeing.
Yes, even when uncertain.
I am glad we talked about this.
Me too. It helped me reflect.
Thank you for sharing honestly.
Thank you for listening with care.
Thank you for listening to Slow English Podcast. This was a long conversation. Please listen again and take your time. Listening slowly helps you understand more. Learning English takes time. See you in the next episode. Enjoy your free time. Goodbye.